Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking all about how to help your rabbit feel comfortable when you pick them up. I'll be sharing the exact steps that I use to help Blueberry feel safe in my arms, plus a secret trick for picking her up calmly so your bunny doesn't get scared when you approach them and run away. It all begins with the most important step, building trust before you ever try to lift up your bunny. Blueberry is relaxed when being held because we built a strong bond and she truly trusts me. Trust is the foundation for everything when it comes to handling your bunny. Without it, being picked up will always feel scary to them. With it, they begin to feel safe, calm, and much more willing to let you handle them. A few ideas for how you can build trust with your bunny are by spending time sitting on the ground with them. I spent a ton of time sitting on the floor with Blueberry when she was a baby. I would get on her level and let her approach me on her own terms. This helped to build trust and showed her that I was not a threat. Once she became more comfortable, she loved climbing onto my back and would sometimes even fall asleep up there. Hand feeding is a great way to help bunnies associate your hands with positive experiences. Since they're highly food motivated, it builds trust and reinforces that interacting with you is safe and rewarding. Lastly, another way you can establish trust is by petting your bunny gently and regularly. Blueberry gradually became more comfortable with my touch, and with patience and consistency, she eventually started coming over to me on her own, actively seeking out affection. It's important to be patient because building trust with a prey animal can take weeks or even months. You'll know your bunny is becoming more comfortable with you when they start doing happy binkies or start nudging you asking for pets and affection. The next step I did to train Blueberry in becoming more comfortable when I picked her up was to create a sense of safety. The first couple weeks of having Blueberry home, I kept a blanket in her enclosure that she came to associate with comfort and safety. Whenever I needed to pick her up, I wrapped her in that same blanket so she felt secure in something familiar. This helped her stay calm and gradually made the transition to being held in just my hands much easier. When being lifted off the ground is paired with something pleasant, it helps desensitize them and builds their confidence over time. When I lived in my apartment and Blueberry was still being litter trained, she slept in an enclosure overnight. Every morning when she saw me, she'd greet me with excited binkies, knowing it was now time to free roam. Instead of just opening the pen and letting her walk out on her own, I gently lifted her out. This daily routine helped her associate being picked up with positive experiences, such as free roaming, treats, and fun. Repeating the same routine each day desensitized her to being picked up, teaching her it wasn't something to fear. Over time, she began to associate being lifted with excitement and joy. Blueberry has always been a happy, brave bunny who shows me she's comfortable and content through her binkies and actions. Every rabbit has their own personality, so it's important to adjust your training to match their individual comfort level. Once you've developed a trusted relationship with your bunny, picking them up becomes much easier. Now that you understand how we built that trust, I'm going to show you how I safely pick up Blueberry. To safely pick up your bunny, first I pet her so she feels comforted. Then I take my right hand and I put it under her bum, and I take my left hand and I put it under her tummy, and I scoop her up and I bring her to my chest so she feels nice and secure. As you can see, Blueberry is very comfortable with being handled. Following these steps can help your rabbit feel calmer when being picked up. But remember, rabbits are prey animals. Being lifted off the ground can feel like being caught by a predator. Their natural instinct is to panic, kick, or hide. That's why trust and patience are essential, especially with older rabbits who may not have had gentle handling before when they were babies. Patience is key. It took years of bonding for Blueberry to feel this comfortable with me, and some bunnies will take longer, and that's completely okay. Keeping that in mind, here's a little secret tip for you. If you reach straight down to grab your bunny, they'll usually anticipate it and run away. Instead, try what I like to call the pet and scoop method. Start by calmly petting your bunny and allowing them to relax. Get down on their level so they don't feel like you're standing over them or about to grab them like a predator would. Once they're calm, gently scoop them up with both hands. If you're nervous, they can sense it. Staying calm and confident makes a big difference. Many people only pick up their bunny when they have to, like for a vet visit. Over time, this can cause your rabbit to associate being picked up with stressful experiences. By practicing regularly and pairing it with rewards, they can learn to feel much more comfortable with it. After you pick them up, reward them with a small treat or affection. If they run away and hide when you're trying to pick them up, do not chase them. That will only make them more fearful. Instead, go back to step 1, building trust, with petting and hand feeding, and try again later. It's important to know what not to do when picking up your bunny. Never pick a bunny up by their ears. This is extremely painful and can cause serious injury. Also, rabbits should never be placed on their back. This can cause a fear response called tonic immobility, where they appear calm but are actually terrified and in distress. Blueberry and I have built a very close bond over time, which is why she's so comfortable being picked up by me. It didn't happen overnight, it was built slowly through patience and positive experiences. Most bunnies won't feel at ease with this right away. Blueberry is this calm because we've spent 5 years building trust, following these steps, and gently desensitizing her. Being picked up is something she's learned to feel safe with over time. I hope these steps are helpful and leave you feeling more confident while helping your bunny feel safer too. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time!